Hi, my name is Paridhi Jain and I am a wildlife conservationist. In this last decade, I have traveled through various forests in this country and I have observed that this world is changing. Biodiversity is declining and we are hit by the worst impacts of climate change. This decade has been the hottest decade in last 140 years. So I decided to make this educational video on climate change because it's high time that we become eco-friendly, go green and educate ourselves about climate change and things which are really important for nature. In this video, I will take you to various corners of this world which are hit by climate change. Forests like Amazonian rainforests and Borneo, they are being cut down. Drought, storms, wildfires have become more extreme and more frequent. The ice near the poles, Arctic and Antarctic, is melting. The global temperatures are rising. High altitude areas like the Himalayas, they are worst impacted by climate change. We are polluting our oceans with plastic. And we are ignoring all of these facts that this is all going to come back to us. After all, we are already facing the impacts of the global pandemic, COVID. We played with nature and nature plays its revenge. So there is something we have to do about it. Let's just see what is happening in the world in terms of climate change. The beautiful forests are lifeline of our planet, but they are under threat too. More than 20% of the Amazon rainforest is already gone, and much more is severely threatened as the destruction continues. All over the world, there is a species loss of 68% in less than 50 years. The forest of Borneo, home to orangutans, clouded leopards, and pygmy elephants, are among the world's most biodiverse ecosystems. They are being destroyed rapidly for the palm oil plantations. Wildfires and cyclones have become more frequent and extreme. Hundreds of millions of animals, including many koalas, died in the Australian bushfires. Oceans are getting polluted with plastic. Even the poles are getting affected. The Arctic is warming more than twice as fast as the rest of the planet. 2020 Antarctic zone hole is large and deep. High altitude areas are more impacted with climate change. Globally, the team of researchers found that as altitude rises, the rate of temperature change often accelerates. In the past 20 years, temperatures above 4,000 meters have warmed 75% faster. So now what has to be done about the climate change? I won't go more into how to become eco-friendly because you already know how to become green, to plant more trees, don't pollute our water, stop using plastic, and there are various other things. But what is more important is to be with the nature rather than against it. We can't survive without nature. Nature doesn't need us, but we need nature for our own happiness and well-being. As David Attenborough says, nature is our biggest ally and our biggest inspiration. We have to start living with nature, and we will be the happiest and the healthiest people. So let's just do it. Let's just become green. Let's just take care of our Mother Earth. Thank you. That's me, Paridhi.